What's up guys, it's Tommy here and welcome to a brand new video about Jeremy Frimpong, because it looks like he's very keen on signing for Liverpool. He's signaled his intention that he wants to come to Liverpool, and his release clause is very low, just £35 million. And we will hear about this latest news from David Ornstein and Fabrizio Romano, two very respectable, reliable journalists, confirming this story and adding a lot of details to this story. So I will share with you guys all that they said, and we will also look at what Liverpool fans are saying about Jeremy Frimpong, and would he be a good enough Trent Alexander-Arnold replacement. Let me know your thoughts. What do you think? I want to hear from you, so leave your thoughts down below in the comments. And of course, if you enjoy these videos, make sure to leave a like. And I'm in such a good mood because yesterday, after 2 weeks off, we again had a five-a-side football game. I'm playing in an organized amateur league, and I scored an absolutely brilliant goal, running down the left wing and scoring into the bottom far corner. Now we are in third place. We won 4-1 yesterday, and I have 5 goals and 2 assists in 5 games. So the hard work and all the training during the winter period is really paying off. I'm in top form, and when you play football in the sunshine, it's just the best feeling ever. And now let's get back to the video. So Jeremy Frimpong is keen on a transfer to Liverpool in the summer window, and that's according to trusted journalist David Ornstein. He said on the NBC Sports that Frimpong would be willing to leave Leverkusen for Liverpool, and he said if Liverpool wants something different, something more multifaceted, there are players potentially on the market like a Jeremy Frimpong of Bayer Leverkusen. He has a 35 million euro release clause, something in the region of that, as I understand it. I also believe that he would be keen on a move to Liverpool if they decide to go down that route. They will have other options as well, but Frimpong has been mentioned in a number of reports so far. He has been described by amazing and lethal by the Netherlands manager Ronald Koeman. Basically, Liverpool have 2 or 3 transfer targets in every position that they are looking for. At left back, at centre back, at right back, at striker, at defensive midfield, and these are the main positions that Liverpool are looking for. Jeremy Frimpong would be one of the best options, but of course Arne would have to tweak Liverpool's tactics to suit Jeremy Frimpong's skill set. Last season, Jeremy Frimpong had an absolutely incredible season, scoring 14 goals and got 12 assists in Bayer Leverkusen's legendary season, where they won the league and the cup double for the first time in their career, and they have done it unbeaten. And Jeremy Frimpong also has 4 goals and 12 assists this season for Bayer Leverkusen, which is still a pretty respectable season for a right back. And according to some news outlets, Liverpool and Richard Hughes, the sporting director, is looking at Ola Aina, the right back of Nottingham Forest, Dodo, the right back of Fiorentina, and Vanderson, a Brazilian right back who is, I think, playing in the Brazilian league still. But these are all really great options, but Frimpong would be maybe the best of the bunch. But if Nottingham Forest qualify for the Champions League, I'm not sure if we could get their main first choice right back. Dodo has been at Fiorentina since 2022. He's one of the best right backs in the Serie A, and he's Brazilian. But Vanderson is also from Brazil. He's 3 years younger, and he is at AS Monaco right now, so he's not playing in Brazil. I was wrong about that, sorry. David Ornstein said that Jeremy Frimpong is keen on a move to Liverpool this summer, and he is calling him incredible. David Ornstein said he has a £30 million release clause, something in the region of that, as I understand it. I also believe that he would be keen on a move to Liverpool if they decide to go down that route. They will have other options as well, but Frimpong has been mentioned in a number of reports so far. And Frimpong's stats, I mean, on the ball, he is absolutely brilliant. He's a dribbler, and he is ranking in the top 2% for progressive carries per 90 minutes over the past year. He's also placing highly on some other key attacking metrics when compared to other fullbacks. In terms of assists, he's 0.22 assists per 90 minutes, and shots 1.4. but he's in the top 5% when it comes to shots compared to other right backs, and in the assist chart he's in the top 12%, and he's really fast, so he could be an absolutely brilliant weapon against low block teams, and Liverpool on the counter-attack would be deadly with Frimpong. Fabrizio also confirmed Liverpool's interest in signing the £30 million defender. Jeremy Frimpong could be Trent Alexander-Arnold's replacement at Liverpool, as he has a €35 million release clause valid, Fabrizio stated. And basically Liverpool like his profile. Fabrizio notes that Frimpong is not a passer like Trent Alexander-Arnold, but he's a great dribbler, and he's great with ball progression, something that Liverpool arguably lacked this season. Luis Diaz currently is the only natural dribbler in the squad. Frimpong could offer a new dimension from the right side, and the £30 million release clause for a player as good as Frimpong is an absolute bargain, considering the inflated prices that clubs pay nowadays, especially in the Premier League. The big question is, how would he fit into Liverpool's system tactically? So Arne Slot must find a way to exploit Frimpong's strengths going forward while mitigating any defensive vulnerabilities. Of course, I'm sad that Liverpool are losing Trent Alexander-Arnold, but if we could sign Frimpong as his replacement, we could have similar outputs to Trent Alexander-Arnold in terms of goals and assists. Maybe Frimpong could even get more because he's such a brilliant player, but with Salah going forward and Frimpong going forward, defensively Liverpool would be very vulnerable at our right back position, and Konate and Dominic Szoboszlai or whoever tracks back will need a lot of work to do to mitigate that. But Frimpong is very direct, he's very unpredictable, and Arne Slot's more vertical and fluid system, that might be just what's needed to maintain Liverpool's momentum. There is also the emotional side. Replacing Trent is no small task. Whoever follows will live in the shadow of a legend. But maybe that's why Frimpong is ideal. He's not a clone of Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's a completely different profile, and maybe that's exactly what Liverpool need for the next chapter under Arne Slot. And Steve Pearson is reporting that Liverpool can actually find a potential replacement for Trent Alexander-Arnold in Jeremy Frimpong. The transfer gets double green light, and what he means by that is that Fabrizio said that Liverpool's interest is genuine. Fabrizio said Jeremy Frimpong feels this is the right moment to go and to say goodbye to Bayer Leverkusen after fantastic years together. Liverpool's interest is genuine. Let me say that Liverpool are exploring this opportunity. Liverpool are interested in the player. Liverpool need to replace Trent Alexander-Arnold, who will go to Real Madrid, and Frimpong is a player they like. There are other clubs in the race, but Liverpool's interest is for sure confirmed. And David Ornstein said that Frimpong is keen on a move. And Frimpong, since the start of 22-23 season, he has 27 goals and 35 assists, which is absolutely crazy. As you can see, he has 9 goals and 10 assists 2 seasons ago. Last season he has 14 goals and 10 assists, and this season 4 goals and 9 assists. Some reports say he has 12 assists, some reports say 9, maybe they count his assists for the Netherlands as well, I'm not sure. The bottom line is Frimpong is a great player, it's a good price for him, but the big question is, how would he fit into Arne Slot's system? He mostly would work better in a free at the back system like Man United, what they are using right now. And it's interesting how the Netherlands is using him. The Netherlands is using him basically as a right winger, with Gertrudia playing behind Frimpong as a right back, and that seems to be working quite well. So that's probably playing to his strengths because he has a good defensive player behind him for his deep runs. But that's the thing, Liverpool still have Mo Salah for the next 2 years. So we can't use Frimpong as a right winger in most of the games. But he would be a good option for the 8 or 10 games that Mo Salah would potentially miss because of the Africa Cup of Nations. He will miss at least 6 or 7 games guaranteed, but it could go up as high as 10 games missed. And Jeremy Frimpong could be an absolutely fantastic right winger in the absence of Mo Salah. And when Mo Salah is playing, maybe Liverpool will try a free at the back formation. It could work in theory. We could have Konate, Van Dijk and Joe Gomez or Kwanzaa playing at centre back, and we could have Milos Kerkez and Frimpong bombing up and down the wing. That would be actually a very, very interesting tactic that Arne could try out next season, with 2 really attacking wing backs and 3 centre backs, plus the 2 defensive midfielders, Gravenberch and McAllister, could shield the back 3 while Kerkez and Frimpong are bombing up the wing. That could be a tactic that I would be interested to see. Maybe we would try it out in pre-season. My favorite comment, I absolutely burst out laughing when I read this. One of the top comments on this, that Frimpong is keen on moving to Liverpool. If people think Trent Alexander-Arnold can't defend, Frimpong will make Trent look like Maldini. And absolutely brilliant comment. That's comment of the day for sure. I absolutely died laughing reading that. Liverpool fans said an interesting theory. Frimpong could be a replacement for Federico Chiesa. He would be a backup for Mo Salah when he's off to the Africa Cup of Nations, and he's homegrown, Jeremy Frimpong, by the way. Don't forget that, because he grew up in the Man City Academy and he went to play for Celtic as well for 2 seasons. So it might make more sense when you think of it like that. But of course, would Frimpong enjoy going from a key starting player for a Champions League club to a backup winger and sometimes playing at right back at Liverpool? It wouldn't make a lot of sense unless he had an assurance of starting a large amount of games. But of course, this Liverpool fan just wanted to justify the move from a Liverpool point of view. But also it's a good point that football is fickle, because he had one average season by his own high standards, Jeremy Frimpong, and after 5 seasons in a row that ranked from good to great to fantastic, and suddenly people are saying Frimpong is not worth 35 million pounds, people are saying he can't defend and claim he isn't a fullback. He's exceptionally gifted and he can do all the positions on the right hand side. Maybe his giftedness is a matter of opinion, but following his career would tell anyone that he's accustomed to playing fullback. He played there during his youth and he has a history of playing well at right back, and he has played there quite a lot of games for Bayer Leverkusen. Yes, the last few seasons he has been playing as a wing back, but that doesn't mean he forgot how to play right back. So let me know, what do you think about this? Do you think Jeremy Frimpong would be a good transfer for Liverpool? I would love to hear your opinion. And I also wanted to highlight Jamie Carragher discussing Liverpool's successful season, because nobody predicted or expected Liverpool to be Premier League champions at the start of the season. Liverpool had like a 7% chance. Man City were odds-on favourites and Arsenal had like a 30-35% chance, and Liverpool were maybe 3rd or 4th favourite. I don't think anyone predicted this, Carragher said, not even the biggest Liverpool supporter. To win the league title is just wow. We know how hard it's been over the last few years for Jurgen Klopp, and he has created some of the best Liverpool teams the club has ever seen. To win the league in the first season for Arne Slot is out of this world. I like that he has done it his way. He hasn't tried to be Jurgen Klopp, to imitate him, except for the microphone after the Tottenham game. I thought that was a brilliant moment and sums up Liverpool. No one is bigger than the football club. The big thing for me is going into next season as favourites to win the Premier League. We very rarely say that, even under Jurgen Klopp. But I think if Liverpool have a good summer or transfer window, it's the first time I sort of back them to win the Premier League at the start of the season. That invites a different kind of pressure, because Liverpool will be expecting, Liverpool will be expected to win the title and to play well and to collect a lot of points. But of course, Liverpool fans always have very high standards and we always want Liverpool to win the title, but maybe not expect it. That's a little bit harsh, but maybe pundits will expect Liverpool to win the title next season, and that will bring different pressures. But that's playing at a top club like Liverpool, there is always pressure to do well. And I really agree with Jamie Carragher's comments here. Let me know what they think in the comments below, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a nice day. See you later. Goodbye.